A design student is very much like an anthropologist because they're building something or designing something that people are going to use. And these are things that we put in our hands and we use, and sometimes use in very intimate, personal ways. They have to understand the people they're designing the product for. They have to understand who they're making it for or who's going to be using it and why. They have to take into consideration many different aspects of that consumer group. There's a trade-off between visual aesthetics sometimes and utility.
The design process can be broken down into a handful of parts. It can start with identifying a problem. Here's a problem that has to be solved. And then it can move to brainstorming or ideation where you come up with a lot of solutions. And then you refine that. You take all these ideas and you say, okay, we're going to vet these out and say, these make sense and these don't. And then once you have a basic design approach, you do sort of the direct engineering work. You make sure that it doesn't break, that it will last as long as you want it to, that it will actually do what it's intended to do. And then you go to manufacturing. Those are the basic design steps. Industrial design is the discipline that creates products and experiences. It's rooted actually in art primarily, but it taps into engineering as well. One of the challenges in industrial design is moving it from beyond art to the world of real and applied products and experiences and systems. Industrial design goes beyond products. It actually is connecting human interests to a variety of things, such as experiences. So industrial designers can design experiences as well. We're working with a company in Lewistown, and they said, we would like to work with industrial designers on some of their products. And I thought that was a great idea. And we've done a couple projects, and they're very appealing because they connect the students with real projects, with a real industry, with a real market, with real issues. Working with industry should be the standard for any kind of educational pursuit. And so you get this interesting group of young, idealistic, energetic, but inexperienced students working on a really neat project, but they're all together and they can share things beyond just the project. They can share their sort of vocational interests and their fears and all that sort of thing. So you get this interesting community that develops. But the best thing that industry does is they keep things real. It's not an abstract pursuit of something. It's real and tangible, and we have a real hard time replicating that. Humans are very complicated. We don't just want things that work. We surround ourselves with things of natural beauty, whether it be rings or art or clothing of various colors. There's a special connection with beauty. It doesn't necessarily mean pretty, and the whole concept of beauty is very complex, but there's something beyond the technical, beyond the mechanistic that is alluring to people. People don't go to see the Mona Lisa because they want to wait in a long line and peek their head over a head of tourists. You know, they go there to connect perhaps with Leonardo da Vinci.